Hello and welcome to Texans Talk Money. I'm Kyla, your host and a peer financial coach at Texan Smart. Every episode, we will be joined by another peer financial coach from my office, where we will be navigating all the roads on how to handle your money as a college student. So sit back and get your wallets ready to be Texan Smart.
Welcome back, everybody, to Texans Talk Money. We hope that your week has been good and that, your semester's been going better since we last had an episode. Today, I'm joined by Willem again, and this week we have our first-time guest, Mackenzie. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, my name's Mackenzie, and I'm a freshman here on campus, and my major is nursing.
All right. Today, we're talking about something that I think is kind of fun. The social media impacts on your financial habits or decisions, just your money, because that's what we do here. And so really we're kind of just going to be delving into like Instagram and TikTok for the most part. And I guess you could say YouTube too. So how that affects what you're spending, how you're saving, if you're budgeting, which most of us probably don't, but that's why we are here to help you out. So I think we should start with influencer culture and people like makeup artists and fashion bloggers or fashion influencers. Those are the big money traps right now.
For girls.
For girls. Okay, yes. Sorry, Willem. For girls. For guys, I don't. What do you guys spend money on online?
Not online.
Okay. Well, what do you get influenced by social media to go out to a store and buy?
I feel like the guys just get influenced by whatever they're interested in. Like if it's outdoors or something like that, then they'll go to the store and buy them. But I feel like girls do way more online shopping than guys.
Yeah.
The guys would rather feel what they're going to buy or touch what they're going to buy before they buy it.
Yeah, not so much. I just like to trust that it's going to be what I ordered because I just want to spend my money.
That's why the influencers give you such a good review. You just buy it right there.
I know. So one that we see a lot nowadays that can also become controversial is stuff like makeup where they maybe falsify it, or even clothes where they're clipping it behind their back. So pretty much they're telling you, this is fantastic, go buy it. So you go to your Target or Ulta or whatever they're influencing you to go buy. Or if it's online, they're like, go find the Amazon link in my link tree in my bio. And so it gets them their clicks and it gets them their commission. And then you get it and you're like, was it really worth spending $20 on this T-shirt that I'll probably never touch?
It's never worth it.
I wouldn't say never. Come on. I'm just kidding. So they're promoting it in ways that blends in with their regular content, right? Like a makeup artist is going to be like, oh my gosh, guys, go get this mascara because it makes your look for the day just pop. It makes your eyes pop. And they're getting commission. They're getting paid to put that in their video. And so they're making money off of it while you're losing yours. So maybe don't. I know Kinsey can attest to this. I've seen her makeup collection.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Maybe too much.
Well, I just like to spend my money.
That's okay. We're trying to be better, guys. We're new
TikTok
here.
Shop.
TikTok shop is bad.
There are supposed to be people that don't spend their money.
We are. We're getting better. I am taking this financial journey with all of our listeners and all of the people that come through our office. And another big suck for me is Instagram. I get a lot of mom bloggers that will have things for like different cups and even just loungewear. And so I get sucked into going to Amazon. I spend most of my money on Amazon. And Amazon's their Instagram posts, they always have the stuff that I want. But it's not good because then I don't have money for the things that are important, like books. And then I have to call my mom and be like, Mommy, please pay for my books because I can't afford it because I spend it all on Amazon. Let's not do that.
You know how much money y'all would have saved if TikTok actually got banned?
A lot.
Yeah.
Me too. Oh my.
It might have been for the better
Amazon
if it
might
got
need
actually
to
banned.
get banned. Amazon might have to be banned.
Amazon's just too fast. Like, you can't say no when you got a day delivery.
Exactly. You can't say no when it's going to deliver your 3 things that you ordered on different days on the same day. You can't tell me that isn't amazing. Like, I need this.
Technically, you're saving money because you don't have to drive to get it.
Exactly. Okay, this is the prime example of why social
Why
media
it's so
is
easy
terrible.
to buy stuff. And it's
It's
like 3
terrible.
clicks.
And so another kind of influencer that people more of compare themselves to. It doesn't really influence you to go buy anything, but is travel bloggers. They like to go on all these fantastic trips. And you're like, "Oh, I want to go on a New York trip for a week and go to all of the most expensive things I could do in New York." Mind you, they're probably doing something with some company to collaborate, to promote the company. Like if they're going with Expedia, they're gonna be paying for like where you're staying, your meals, maybe you're paying for your plane ticket or however you decide to get to New York. That's maybe the only thing they pay for, and maybe some souvenirs. But otherwise, they're paying for the trip, and you're just seeing them live this lavish lifestyle. But and you're like, well, I can't afford that. I'm sitting here in my dorm with maybe $20 to my name, just enough for me to go get Taco Bell tonight with my friends.
Or you could just eat at D-Hall and save that.
See? It's
Well,
another one of those things.
And then you can spend the money online.
I'm shopping.
Willem, you can't keep influencing
On
us to
TikTok
spend
shop.
our money. Yes, Kinsey and her TikTok shop.
See, but that's the problem is I never spend or just buy one thing. It's always a huge cart.
You're like, oh, and then it gives you that suggested. See, that's
Mhm.
another thing. And then it suggests things you might also like, or items that other buyers have gotten
Mhm.
when they buy this. And it's like, oh, I need that because, maybe you're buying, a few pairs of shoes and you have a couple that are just kind of sitting around. So you're like, oh, a shoe rack? I need a shoe rack from all my shoes that I'm getting. You don't need that shoe rack. They're just fine sitting in the bottom of your closet. And so then it's one of those, like Willem was saying about the 1-day delivery, or how Amazon does the deal days or whatever, is the FOMO. So fear of missing out. You're like, it's telling you it's going to be 15% off only for 12 hours. And that's like a good chunk of money. You're like, well, I'm saving like $5. So you're like, well, I have to get it now, even though you don't need it at all.
Everything will go back on sale. Even if it says it's only on sale for like 12 hours, wait like 4 months and it'll probably come back on
It'll
sale.
definitely be back on sale. I know when I was buying for my dorm, I bought all of my stuff on like Amazon deal days. And then of like 3 weeks before I was moving in, I was going back to get some more stuff. And all of the stuff I had already bought was on sale for even less. So it's one of those, don't get sucked into the 2-hour flash sale or something. That's another thing that TikTok gets you on, is they have the lives, and it's
Or
like,
Temu.
go buy it now.
Temu.
Temu is crazy. Temu is crazy. I don't trust that. I've seen people,
I
they
don't
order
trust
like
it either.
a freaking chair, and it comes and it's like the size of a doll. It's like, okay, well, I can't sit in that. So that's where that targeted advertising comes in, is they find the things that are just perfect and they send it right to your screen. Like Kinsey, you said you buy a lot of clothes. So TikTok, what are they going to do if you keep buying clothes? They're going to keep giving you clothes ads.
Yep.
Amazon, I like to color. I like my fancy markers.
Yeah, me
So I've been getting a lot of fancy marker ads and coloring books, which is not good because I don't even finish any of them. And I get a lot about, I like fun earrings, and so I get a lot about earrings too. It's not good. I get sent way too much. And so we were talking about spending too much, if you're sitting in your dorm, $20 to your name, and you want to go to Taco Bell, maybe just go to D-Hall, because you could budget, save that money, because who knows, you're probably going to get a parking ticket because you parked in the wrong parking lot, and then you have no money,
Well,
and then you're
I just
sad.
get bored.
You just get bored,
Yeah,
so
I
you go
spend
get
money.
your Taco Bell
And Taco Bell.
and your
yeah.
TikTok shop.
Oh, yeah.
See, go be out, go be active. If you go out to a store, I realize that I'm less likely to buy something at a store than I am online when I first see it, because I'm like, well, it's online, it's gonna be gone because I don't know if they'll ever restock it. In person, I'm like, well, I don't know how often I'm actually gonna wear that or use that, and then I'm feeling it, I'm like, oh, that's not cute. But online, I'm like, well, I have to see, and then I get lazy and I never go return it if I don't like it. So then it just sits there and collects dust, and I'm out $25 because I thought I needed it. So it's not only negative when it comes to social media and your financial habits, because there's positive little tidbits here and there where you get finfluencers, your financial influencers. And this is really good because there are influencers out there that are preaching better spending habits, budgeting, saving your money, and not spending all of your money on TikTok Shop or Amazon, or going out to the store because an influencer showed you something and you're like, I have to have it now. But so they're making it more accessible for us to find that financial education. Like, obviously, we all work in the financial education office. So, we're your in-person access. But maybe someone who's, I don't know, a junior in high school just got their first job and they think they can go buy everything, needs a little bit of guidance with their money. I know.
So what you're saying is we need a TikTok.
What?
So what you're saying is we need a TikTok.
We're not allowed to have that.
Yeah, I know. I was kidding.
It's okay. No, we do not. We have Instagram Reels, and those are just as good. I'm sorry. I almost think they're better, but that's my personal opinion. But with influencers comes the people that think they know everything. So the ones that aren't your certified PFCs like us, we could go on there and you could trust what we're saying as long as we all passed our exams. And then you have some people that come on here and they're like, yeah, if you just put $20 in a little tub every 2 months, you're going to save so much money. No, that's not really going to save you much. And you're probably going to be like, I need that money, so I'm going to take that. Like, you could be saving so much more. Or they tell you that you have to go invest all of your money. You don't want to invest all of it. You want to have some of it. You want to have some of it in savings. And if you do invest smartly. Choose wisely. Don't choose some backroads brand. But just watch out. Make sure you're going to the experts for your financial advice. If they don't seem to have a lot of in-depth details about their financial tips, maybe don't follow their stuff, because I wouldn't. And a lot of that, not having the credibility is then they tell you to invest in stuff like cryptocurrency and the NFTs. I don't trust it personally. I know that it was a huge boom and then it was like, oh, actually it was just one of those things because we thought the world was going to end when we all got into lockdown, and we thought we weren't going to be able to have paper money anymore, or even like that your debit and credit wasn't going to, be valuable anymore. So those NFTs that drove me insane, they're probably not as valuable as they were back when they first started.
And I've seen it where like the influencer will promote them and they'll have like a launch day and millions of people will buy them. And then the influencer profits like half of it, and then it goes bankrupt.
Yep.
Or something goes wrong, and then that influencer will get get sued for something because it was not an actual NFT or whatever. Blah 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 blah. So all these people just spent money thinking they're gonna make money, and it turns out the influencer won.
Yep, the influencer gets all the money. You lose all yours. They're happy in their perfect little house with all their nice clothes and nice phone, and you're like, well, I'm still a broke college student who doesn't know what to do with themselves because they spend all their money on NFTs that aren't worth anything. And so you just think about it when you're going to buy something or invest in it or put your money towards something that an influencer is shoving in your face, because more than likely you're going to be the one who loses. You're not like finding anything crazy that's nobody else is ever going to be able to find ever again. So just make sure that you follow some of our little tips that we have today. We have fast check financial advice. So verify that information, maybe Google it real quick from a, reliable website and see if that actually will do anything. Like, is that actually going to save you money? Is that actually a smart decision? And then, like we preach on here, use budgeting apps or a banking app if your bank has one. Use those because they're going to show you how much money you have in your bank account, how much you actually have to spend, and how much is still sitting in your account. Like if there's maybe a pending purchase. I know I get that a lot after my Amazon purchases. I have to go check my bank account to make sure that I'm not going to be broke. And just, watch those apps. Maybe if you need to set some in another account that's not attached to a debit card, do that.
So you don't spend it all.
I know I need to do that because I
Or
get a little bit too.
Don't dig out of your savings to fund your Amazon purchases.
Well,
That's
I
a big
definitely have
no-no.
done
Oh, Kinsey, the whatnots of today. Don't
Yeah.
pull out of your savings. Don't max out a credit card
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
with a prom dress purchase. still
That'll hurt
sitting
you.
on it.
That'll hurt you.
Well,
You got to keep that credit up.
it is up. Don't worry.
Don't worry. It's okay. She pays everything else.
Yeah, I do.
It's okay. Kinsey's whatnot of the day. And then have a vast variety of where you're getting your information from for all of your financial tips. Like us, we're a good financial financial tips. We can tell you maybe don't put your money there. Maybe don't buy the $100 pair of jeans from the store today. Like, don't go spend all that money. Don't go buy a brand new pair of boots when you have 4 sitting in your closet. That kind of thing. So you can talk to us, or I know some banking apps have websites and they have some tips for you, some more in-depth things that we, aren't sharing in this episode. And do not rely solely on social media people. Whether they are a viable resource or not, they probably will have things that are just trying to push their content out onto
They just want to make more money.
your algorithm. They want to make the money. They just want the views, the clicks. So even if they are they could be an attorney who also knows everything about money because they maybe do a lot of lawsuit cases when it comes to stuff like that. But still, just stick to your banks, or if you have a personal accountant, which I know a lot of us won't because we're college kids, but maybe reach out to one. Hey, I need some financial advice. Do you think you could help me real quick? Just things like that. Don't rely solely on those social media influencers. And then I like to preach this one. Make sure you have your financial goals. Don't just go spend all your money. Maybe set yourself a limit every month or, every pay period. Set how much you're like, okay, I can only spend $50 because I only have so much left in my bank account. Or I'm going to make this big Amazon purchase, which means I can't buy something super expensive for the next 4 weeks or whatever. Whatever's fiscally responsible for you. And then curate your social media to not force feed you those TikTok shop ads or Amazon, Instagram posts. Maybe stay off the Explore page and just who you follow, because that Explore page will catch you. But make sure maybe unfollow the travel bloggers who are going on all these crazy trips, or unfollow the ones that are always telling you what to go buy.
That's
and
true.
follow the ones that help you find cheap dupes of like maybe don't go spend $45 on a Stanley that you already have 3 others of. But if you want another water bottle and you really want to spend this money, maybe go buy a $15 one that works just as well. It may not be as cute and aesthetically pleasing, and people may call you, like a cheapskate, but you're like, well, I have more, I'm saving my money. I'm being financially responsible.
Or just drink out of the water fountain.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that too. Maybe not during flu season, though, because that's where we're at right now. And that's not responsible. That's not healthy, actually, sometimes. But that works. If that works for you, Willem, go for it, yeah. And then follow some educationally empowering stuff. Follow someone that's going to tell you, don't go spend $40 on TikTok shop, or over $100 on Amazon. Don't go out to the store and buy all of the products that someone told you to buy just because they're getting commission.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. It's not good for your bank account. It's going to be crying. And then you're going to be crying because you don't have money to spend.
And all you got is some mascara to show.
And all you got is some mascara to make your eyes pop after you've cried, so then everybody can see that you cried about your finances. Or to have this nice pair of jeans or boots, but, you can't afford food, so you're starving and you're sad.
D-Hall.
D-Hall. Well, not everybody has a dining plan, Willem.
That is true.
That is true. So some people do need to think about saving for food. Look at that. See? Full circle moment right there.
CC's Pizza's got what's the place in town? Jack and Dorothy's, I think it is. $2 hamburgers, or maybe it's $1 hamburgers on Tuesdays. Oh, it's $1 hamburgers on Tuesdays. So if you do have too much spending that week, always remember you can eat for $1 on Tuesday.
And maybe if you have a couple dining dollars, maybe you can go get something from Oscar P. But
I'll probably be there on Tuesday.
Willem's going to be getting his $1 burger this week. Let us guide you in your social media influences. Don't go following those crazy people that spend about $1,000 a week because they have the money to burn. Not all of us have that money, and not everybody will have that money. So, just a little reminder: not everything. You don't have to buy everything. Sometimes it's okay to not have that $10 mascara that really doesn't work. It's really not that good, right? So, just remember to be well, be ready, and be Texan Smart. We